Movie number 5. Number 6. Malawi must revisit its investment policy. Cities, towns, and municipalities must be invested by mega investors on a 49 and 50% interest. This is perhaps a time when citizens of Malawi must be given value to their citizenship. In other countries, investment is given 51% to local citizens and 49% to foreign investors. Why? Because 49% that come with their investment, they come for profit. But 51% of the people that are in Malawi is not for profit, but development of the country and development of livelihoods. Therefore, we need change of foreign policy, investment policy or investment code in Malawi. Local Africans from other nations, they must also be forced to venture into partnership of 49 to 51% with local citizens. And that is a must. The mentality that we have seen at Salima Sugar Factory, whereby even supervisors, watchmen, foremen are hired from India, will stop if we change our investment policy. Because Malawi has such people. We have those foremen, we have those supervisors, we have those skilled people, labor that can take up that positions. But over 67 Indians, and they didn't have documents to add India to that. No documents, no permits, nothing. They said they're expatriates. What are you expatriating in Malawi? No, we are mopping toilets. What a nonsense. Therefore, we need change of our investment policy henceforth so that our people should benefit from whatever we are producing in Malawi. Moving number 6, 7. Technology is part of civilization. There's no way civilization becomes expensive. If that was the case, then there was no need for civilization. According to lifestyle, we are coming from Stone Age. We are coming to Iron Age. And we have reached this age of technology. This is part of advancement of life. But we wonder now that companies that are selling internet investment, internet bundles, they are manipulating, milking the citizens. Civilization don't come at that cost. Civilization is part of development, change of life, advancement. Why should people be punished with internet bundles? That has to be stopped. And we call upon TNM and Airtel that you better reduce, because we heard that you are making more profit, plus profits. Yet our people are failing to enjoy technology because of your excessive charges of internet bundles. If you cannot change, we call upon Tonse government to replace you with Vodacom, with MTN. They are better than what you do in our country. So you better come down, or we may not allow our people to go into the streets and demonstrate for internet bundles. And you are the most expensive all over the world. Our country is the poorest country. There are rich countries where internet bundles are cheaper. Why should you be so expensive? We are not happy. You need to change. Moving number 8. I want this to be listened carefully by Minister of Mines, Honorable Minister Rashid Gafar. This is coming direct to you again today because the truck drivers have given me a great grievance, a big concern that needs address. Truck drivers, particularly those that are tankers, that are taking fuel from from Beira in Mozambique and Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. They are complaining that you have a company called IHB that is giving permission to all truck companies to collect fuel from other areas in these two countries, and you are manipulating, abusing, and you are making them to work as maybe donkey carts or carts. They say A company called HB is the one that is controlling the transportation in Malawi, and it is owned by you. The company that hires you to do that job is PIL and Noxin, government companies. These companies have put aside danger allowance for these truck drivers for inhaling the diesel or petrol or paraffin that they transport from those ports. Mindful that we are a landlocked country, our economy moves by trucks, and truck drivers are the engine of our economic growth. But they are abused. They are punished because they don't get their danger allowance. They don't get there is a danger allowance, and there is what they call an allowance for PPE due to this COVID-19 situation that we are in. And unfortunately, I hear that one truck driver is at Queen Elizabeth Hospital, has just been hospitalized from COVID-19, and another one is in Beira. And what you did, you just replace another driver on that truck without taking any initiative to fumigate the truck or look at the life of this patient. You, as you're counting on money, you don't count on the lives of Malawians. And that is very pathetic for a minister to do. In addition, they say these truck drivers are the worst treated people in as far as employment is concerned. These drivers, you are buying petrol or fuel from a company called Agrenco or Grenco in Beira. According to whatever tricks you are playing, you ask the people that are pumping petrol or fuel in those tanks, they should do that on a temperature base. If temperature is 27 degrees up, you tell them that they should underload with 5 or 10 liters short. Yet you know, these 5 liters that are being reduced, you will come back and take them for your own benefit. Truck drivers has unveiled that secret. Mr. Minister, this is the time that you need to change. Because these are economic drivers of our country. If they are not treated properly, our economy will never develop or grow. Therefore, you must stop if this is true. Some people complain that, JUMAH, you don't tell the truth, you lie. One of them is Ngumuya Alan. I want to say this. I send you audios for you to listen from for yourself the complaints and the tears and cries of these truck drivers, so that you must believe that they are really complaining and their complaints are genuine. Therefore, we ask towards the government, you need to look at this issue of PIL, Noxim, and the Gringo company. If these truck drivers are being cheated that way, someone has to be held accountable. Someone must pay back these 5 liters that are moved from every truck, because truck drivers are being abused. They need to develop. In addition to this, they are even complaining from truck companies that every time they are called that truck drivers are thieves, but they don't fire them. They always deduct from their salary, deduct from their savings, so that when their retirement time comes, they will never be given anything by telling them that we are deducting you from what you took. Yet, they have not taken anything. It is your own system that is cheating and molesting our truck drivers. Now, you should know that Malawi is a landlocked country. Without truck drivers, our economy will never grow. Movie number 8. There's a mine in Kasungu. Kasungu district is bordering Kasungu Game Reserve. There's a river, Liwala. There's a precious stones in that river. Local people are picking up gemstones and selling like fish to people who knows what that is. We urge and ask towards the government, send your people, particular Minister of Mines, send your people and find out what precious stone do we have in Liwala River bordering Kasungu Game Reserve. In closing, we have seen a rampage of ministers doing what they want to do, trying to please the nation and please the president. But we have quoted some mistakes that some other ministers whose duty is not what they are doing, they just want to in place. Minister of Industry goes and check on spaza shops. Cook, what do we call that? Cook, this small, in our language you call them worker. They go around to look for spaza shops, but that's a Minister of Industry. Some other people don't even know what they are doing. Now, we want to offer service as Muvi Wachilungamo, because Muvi Wachilungamo is a tank of all job descriptions. I think it's best that you ministers need to have your job description in order, or you need some kind of training where we can easily, for free, offer to you so that you should know what is your duty. As I speak to you, we need the services of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, because in the embassies there's a mess, particularly in South Africa. Our people are dying. They need the Ministry of Foreign Affairs through its embassies to do something to make sure that lives are saved. And that is part of job description for your ministries. So we understand, we are not against you. We know it's your first time, less from Mrs. Gariati, who has been a minister all along. She knows what it entails. She knows what is it to be a minister. Vice President Saul Shirima, he knows what is a duty of a minister and vice president. So they don't need job description because they have. But the rest of you are new people. So we can offer services to give you an update on what it entails to be a minister of what, to minister of what. Muvi Wachilungamo is equipped. We are full in capacity. We can give such lessons. Let me say lessons. Anyway, I'm not undermining you, but as a country, we need to be serious because there are expectations from 2.7 million citizens. There are expectations from 1.7 million that voted for thieves and realized later that, wow, it was a mistake, we're not supposed to go there. Meaning that these 1.7 people, they are on our side. So we are talking about 18 million people expecting the best from Tonse government. And we need to give back our services to the best of our ability. Let me stop here today. We'll meet again next time. I am Bantu, Sanders Jum. Hello, Muvi Wachilungamo, hello. Hello, Muvi Wachilungamo, hello. You are great people. Good afternoon.